Hi guys, Irina Bakley here, a licensed relationship therapist from Irina Bakley Counseling LLC.com. And today I'm answering a $1 million question that keeps coming up all the time in my couples counseling sessions, which is this: how many sessions do we need? Do we need 5? Do we need 1? Do we need 30? So let's dive in. Let's talk about some of the elements that play into the amount of sessions that an average, if such thing exists, average couple needs, and whether it fits your your opinion, or what your knowledge of how many couple sessions are typically needed. So stay tuned. All right, so let's talk about a $1 million question that keeps coming up in my couples counseling sessions, which is this: how many sessions do we need with my partner? So let's think about it. Um, First of all, there is no average couple, and so I probably should not even use that term in a couple minutes ago, but I did, and I'm not gonna redo this video because I don't do that anymore. So it depends. And so, like everything else, don't hate me, right? I like when I need an answer to a question and the person tells me it depends, I just want to like hit you in the face, smack you in the face. But it depends. It depends on your particular situation. So, and in this case, it depends on the assessment. And the assessment is the first few sessions, usually about 3 to 5 sessions or so, where I ask you a bunch of questions and you ask me a bunch of questions, but mostly I do. And then we determine whether, based on things that happened in your past, based on your current coping skills, based on your upbringing, based on your attachment style, how much time it might take, and so whereas there is no average of how many sessions it will take, because it depends again. My couples take probably 30 to 35 sessions to start feeling 20-25% progress, and a lot of these couples come many more sessions than 35. So what does the number of sessions depend on? It depends on a number of factors. It depends on your past family history. It depends on whether there is some kind of a mental illness going on or not, depression, anxiety, things that, they don't have to be major kind of traumas, but just a little, ruminating here and there, a little tendency to feel very, very sad can negatively impact relationships, and therefore can take much, much longer to rebuild the connection and to create the bonding moments with your partner. So it depends on how you repair when you're feeling stressed. Do you push your partner away when you feel angry, or when kind of bigger emotions come up? Do you become bigger and you kind of want this situation to be resolved right now because you can't sleep and you can't eat and you can't do anything else? Do you withdraw and then you kind of you're trying to avoid? So your attachment style, your coping skills, your history of repairing arguments, are you reaching for your partner when you need them, or are you trying to fix things and solve life on your own because you think that independence and self reliability or what is the word, self reliance is more important, and the right thing to do? Do you have a sense of safety with your partner? Can you talk to your partner in a way about your emotions and feelings and whatever, in a way that feels secure, that feels good, or can you not do that? Are there any past attachment injuries that happened in your relationship, in your present relationship? And an attachment injury is a time when you really need your partner, but he or she is not there for one reason or another. So how many of those attachment ruptures and injuries are present in your marriage and your relationships? What is your view of self? What is your view of others? How's your self-esteem? Do you believe that the world is a safe, good, secure place, or do you believe that the world is a dangerous place and everyone is out there to get you? And all these questions, all these answers will have to do on with how you grew up and how you perceived yourself, how you perceived your experiences, and how all those experiences and relationships are affecting your present most important romantic relationship and marriage. So we know now that fast change is not good because it doesn't last, and it doesn't help much. We also know from research that couples who go through the second stage, there are 2 stages in EFT, emotional focused couples therapy modality, and couples who go to the second stage, the change that happened in therapy lasts 8 years longer on average versus couples who done a few sessions here and there and only stayed in stage 1 of the treatment and never made it to stage 2. So also think about how many years did it take you to seek help, to go to couples counseling. And if you're an average couple, and research shows that on average it takes 8 years for couples to seek therapy, then it took 8 years and sometimes longer for their dynamics to develop, for the patterns to develop and stay very stoic and very stagnant. And so how many sessions do you think will take you to get to a better place if you've been feeling like this for 5, 8, 10 years, right? Will 20 sessions help you? Probably not. Will 30 sessions help you? Probably not. You probably will need many more sessions than that. So try to be realistic about this. Try to not read and kind of too much that you only need 8 sessions. There is a very evidence-based modality. You only need 8 sessions and you're gonna get better. In some cases, yes, if there is no extensive trauma history, if there are a lot of attachment injuries, if there is a lot of safety, if kind of both upbringings were relatively healthy, then maybe 20 sessions is something that you need. Maybe you only will be okay with making this 30% progress or change, and that's all you need. You don't want to kind of feel 90% better because 20% is good enough for you. So think about all this elements and all these variables that play into this. So I hope this was helpful. I hate to say that the answer to the question is, again, it depends, but it is what it is, and I hope that my own rationale behind this was helpful for you guys to hear and something for you guys to think about. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, please let me know if you have any questions about the number of therapy sessions that needed, or whether you have a particular issue, maybe not feeling connected, feeling alone, and then you are wondering whether we're going to be a good fit. I offer 15-minute free consultations several times a week. You can call my cell phone. You can also go to my website. IrenaBakleyCounselingLLC.com, and schedule their phone consultation session on my website as well. So thank you again, and have a great day. Bye bye.